So I only got 15-minute video capacity, but um, what is so okay? So I don't really have time to explain everything that or each story, but one of them, and this was like when uh, during the first meeting that I had with God, or one of the first or second, this was a time, and I even brought in, you know, okay, so I'm not going to talk about that one. Let's stick with this one. I was in depression, like I said, and so when God came, it was like it was like He showed me His face, dude. And okay, so if you can imagine, I mean, you can't imagine, but it looked like a moving universe or something, right? And then like all of its parts were separate, okay, but there was like a gear that was turning for his eye, and then like other parts that were his face. It was really amazing looking. But I sat there and I stared him in the face as long as I could, because I was going to commit suicide by God, dude. That's really what my objective was there, because I had already heard like that if anybody saw his face that they would die. So I was just like staring at him as long as I could. But after that, so like um I immediately after that happened, I had gone to jail, you know, and because of my dad was trying to be the father of my children, so he was like playing weird games, like, kicking me out of my house as soon as I lost my job, putting a restraining order on me to evict him, like haphazardly from his house, or in an underhand way or whatever, keeping my kids inside and locking me outside in the RV, you know, and things like that. So like I went to jail because I had violated the restraining order or whatever. So by actually I didn't violate the restraining order, because I called my mom, and then I because she wasn't on it, but he had listed my kids on it, so I was upset about it, but it was only for 3 weeks. But I had called my mom to get my wallet and my pants, and my shirt and some shoes, my shoes. So the police showed up at my hotel room, and like took me to jail because I had called my mom, literally. So so I'm sitting there in the cell room, and this is like right after I had done that with by looking at God, and and I can't explain it to you in a way that will make you understand that every single thing like became living, like on the ceiling. And then there was like, I mean, I'm just laying there looking at the ceiling, and living things, living creatures and animals and insects and everything was just sprouting up from everything that I saw. Everything that I looked at would just suddenly come to life.